Well, welcome to the sparkling city by the sea. At least that's what Hurricane Harvey thought after he hit us. So it's glad to see you all are here. I can tell if you're from South Texas because if you're in a coat and tie, you're a Yankee to me. Or a tourist, we'll put it that way. I'm a state representative from this area. I have represented the coastal bend, most all coastal counties in the state of Texas in this region since 1989. And I can tell you I'm one of the senior members of the Texas legislature. There's only 11 of us left since 1989. And so I'm really, really proud to represent this area. I have been involved with your facilities and your folks for many, many years. And the one message I can tell you is in the state of Texas, we are pro-military, we are pro-veteran, we are pro-armed forces, and we're going to do everything we can to stand up and never run from you. That's one good thing about Texas. So never forget it. Let me tell you a couple of things, and don't worry, I'm just like military or Rotarian. I have my timer, and I will end at the exact right time because I learned you lose votes if you go over the time. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Hurricane Harvey and the impact on the area since you're here. But I want to give you a little humbling experience. You know, us politicians, everybody wants good press. I was walking in here a few minutes ago and somebody said, "Man, Todd, you've changed." So you know, in the last 2 years, I've lost 64 pounds. How about that? Yeah. That's what everybody does. They applaud. Now I have to give you the other side of the story, as Paul Harvey said. I went on this diet. I was kind of getting tired of Jenny Craig and Marie Osmond telling me how to lose weight. My kids were on diet, so I said, let's go. So we went on it, and they quit. So I went forward. I lost 64 pounds. What happens, though, ladies and gentlemen, when you lose a lot of weight, the following happens. Your skin sags, and your hair goes white. And so I have to watch wearing coats. And then everybody thinks you're sick. You know, do you have cancer? So I got so tired of it, I just started asking for contributions because I was so sick. But the humbling experience, the reason I'm telling you this is we were at the Capitol. The legislature meets every 2 years for 140 days, and then we only come back on special sessions. And I was in the special session, and I dress in black, just like Paulette does. She has good taste. And I was dressed in black. Don't worry, I dress in black from top to bottom, tie, shirt, and I won't go further from there. But as I'm walking in, I had some security detail, and I was going on the House floor, and this is before we started, and these two little girls stood up, starstruck. Now, I knew it wasn't me because I'm no George Clooney, I can tell you that. So I thought maybe it was the security detail, and this little girl stood up as I was walking in, and she goes, "Are you Bernie Sanders?" So the humbling is thank you for the applause on the 64 pounds. So you can tell Bernie talked to you this morning. Hurricane Harvey. I have been here since 1978. I have worked on most hurricane issues. Your folks did a great job. But let me give you a little bit about what we went through. Corpus Christi was not under a mandatory evacuation. Port Aransas was. Rockport Fulton area was. August 26th, the storm came in, my birthday. Harvey versus Hunter. The storm started coming in. Nobody knew. It developed from a Category 2 to a 4. Friday afternoon. That morning, Friday, I was at the emergency management office. They let everybody out early to get prepared. HEB, we were on Facebook, said they were closing at noon. You need to go to the stores. That's Friday, August 25th. I run to the store at 9:50 a.m. They're on the microphone saying, sorry, we're closing at 10. It was accelerating that fast, and it was coming towards the coastal bend. That was what we call our area. We got out of there, my son and I, who's a city councilman, along with Paulette, and he and I stayed through the storm. I sent our family, I sent our employees away. Category 4. My brother was from Florida. He told me he'd never go back again in a Category 2. So, message 1, we were hit by a Category 4. When they tell you that we dodged the bullet, no, we did not. We just dodged several bullets. We got hit. You got hit, and there's damage. It was like 9 hours by a jet engine. 5 o'clock, the lights go out down here, power out. We have light till about 7:45, and it starts getting hot and humid, 90 degrees. We're sitting with flashlights. And then I know that when dark lifts, we're going to see what really happened. That next morning, debris was all over the place, fences, shingles. It looked like a trash dump hit. I went over to Aransas Pass. I have a small car. I was one of the few people that could go under power lines that were across the highway. People couldn't get in. The mayor of Port Aransas couldn't get in till about 11 a.m., so Texas Department of Transportation could move the poles off the roadways. I've been to an ophthalmologist twice, emergency room once, for eye abrasions because of what's blowing in the air. Wear a mask, wear goggles. My message is we were the wind zone, first to be hit. First to be hit. And we were hit. But I want to tell you, the community came back. I'd never heard so much negative on the news, radio, paper, TV before Hurricane Harvey. Soon as Hurricane Harvey was over, I saw Texas. I saw the United States. I saw all of us working hand in hand. We say in South Texas, trabajando juntos hacemos las cosas. It's working together we get things done. I was very, very proud. Your groups have done a great job, and they've shown civility, courtesy, and unity. But when you're here this week, take a look outside. It's a beautiful place. It's a great place. But it's great and beautiful because of the Coastal Bend folks and because of industries that you represent. So I really do applaud you, and the people still thank you. We're going to recover. We're going to come back. It may take 1, 2, 3 years, but you know what? It's never a glass half full or half empty. It's always full. And so what your experience here today is, take this as a stepping forward of positivity and unity. But yeah, we were impacted, but we're coming back. And I've seen and heard stories and held people in my arms, and it's a different time. We've been forgotten in this area. There's been so many tragedies that have hit. We've kind of been forgotten, yet we are the first hit. We're not as large as the other communities, but we're resilient. But I'm proud that you would come here for 2 reasons. One, to learn about the community and support the community. And the Army Aviation Depot Forum is a great way to project our community. So thanks. The time is up, so you can still vote for me. And all the positive, tell them that Bernie told you. So thank you very much. Thank you for being here, and it's great to welcome you to this place.